Thread cool the more dense, opaque colors first. This includes Mighty Moss, Salsha's Oil Slick, Aqua Azul, and Experimental Green. Be sure to melt in all the coils to avoid air bubbles. Move on to coiling the more translucent colors such as the blue and green Stardust, the Experimental Green, and the Queen Bee. Melt in the color coils and finish the wrap of clear coils. Using a 4mm clear rod, rake and manipulate the color layers. Remember to push through the top layers to reveal the more opaque colors of the first layer. After applying clear rod, melt and marble the pattern in smooth. While there's still a heat base, let gravity stretch the gather. Punny up, garage, and prepare to build the ink pen around the central piece. Place the optic mold on a flame-resistant surface. Use a bushy flame to preheat the mold and allow a slight carbon buildup to aid with the release. Heat 1 inch or so of the 9mm clear rod and push it into the optic mold. Have a patient, steady hand and be prepared to repeat this move to get crisp, defined edges. Using a soft flame, build a heat base into the optic gather, being careful not to melt the edges. Attach a punny and pull out to a manageable diameter. Get the decorated section from the oven and attach small gathers of alternating colors to prepare to mount the optic tip. Hot seal the color sections to the previously prepped optic section. Once this is fused, you can start on the back side of the pen. Use alternate sized and colored gathers to lengthen the shaft of the pen as you did on the other side. Use small and combo lines and gravity to keep the seals clean and centered. Punny up and use a thin flame to disconnect the optic tip. Be sure not to melt out the ridges since they hold the ink. Anneal the pen at 1085 for 45 minutes to strike out the exotic germanium and other silver colors. Once annealed, either nip the end of the pen or use a finishing grit on a flat lap to allow the pen to write properly.